What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're still continuing with some more trade deadline rebuilds, and today we have the Spencer Dinwiddie, Davis Bertans, Dallas Mavericks. Before we get into today's video, guys, if you could leave it a like and of course subscribe to the YouTube channel if you've not already, always greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for that. But as we know, the Dallas Mavericks decided to move on from Kristaps Porzingis, getting Spencer Dinwiddie, and of course also as well Davis Bertans in return. Now, a lot of people are questioning why the Mavericks did this. Maybe they were just tired of Kristaps Porzingis and want to go different directions. So instead, they bring back Spencer Dinwiddie and Bertans, who are pretty underwhelming this year, field percentage wise. But you know, Spencer Dinwiddie at his best can be a solid player next to Luka. But we'll kind of see how things will turn out there with Spencer Dinwiddie and of course Luka Doncic. I don't really know if Spencer Dinwiddie will be my long-term solution here. I'm going to move Luka to shooting guard, though. That way Dinwiddie can start at point guard, I guess, for us. Although Jalen Brunson, I would almost assume would probably be better. I don't know. We'll just leave it the way it is for now, though. Obviously, his first season's not going to matter too much. We're going to be building around Luka Doncic, and we're going to find a different co-star. That's the plan. So I have one in mind if I can get all the cards to line up right. We'll see how that can, how we get that to work. Not really sure we'll be able to make that happen, but we're going to give it our best shot. Dinwiddie, Luka, Hardaway, Maxi Kleber, Dwight Powell, Jalen Brunson, Josh Green, Dorian Finney-Smith, and Trey Burke. So let's go ahead and submit the rest of the season. And again, we're going to be trying to build a really good team around Luka Doncic the proper way. Chris Paul wins Most Valuable Player. Cade Cunningham wins Rookie of the Year. Drummond is your sixth man. Giannis is Defensive Player, and Tyrese Maxey is Most Improved. And Monty Williams is your Coach of the Year. So here's your All-NBA first team: Chris Paul, Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, LeBron James, and Nikola Jokic. All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team, All-Defensive first team, and All-Defensive second team. So we are the fifth seed in the Western Conference, which is great. Player stats wise, we had 31 from Luka Doncic, of course, 15 from Jalen Brunson, and 14 from Dinwiddie, 13 from Tim Hardaway, and 11 from Dwight Powell. So let's go ahead and just get past these playoffs. Honestly, I don't think we're going to win a championship here in season number 1, but hey, we could beat the Warriors. We do actually. So we're actually on in the second round. We're playing the Phoenix Suns now. So we're down 2-0, down 3-0, and we are going to lose in 4. So that's unfortunate. But let's see, Lakers and Suns, and the Miami Heat go on to win it all over the Lakers in 5 games. So you got a bubble finals rematch, as you can tell. But this time, the Miami Heat come out on top. So on to the draft lottery, where obviously we're not going to have a lottery pick. I don't even remember if we have our... No, we do have our first round pick this year. I think it's next year where the Knicks have it. So 22nd pick overall for us, staff signing wise. We'll leave Jason Kidd how it is right now. Let's go get a wing whisperer as well. That way we can kind of have that going for us if I can find one. There's one with no badges. All right, we'll go on to the other thing and fill this out real quick. This is one of the worst parts about this game. So go to wing whisperer, and we'll get Benjamin here. So we can get both those guys. We got Monroe, but Benjamin decides, you know, he's not sure if he'll come here. He actually rejects my offer. So we got Benjamin, and if I can get just anyone here, I'll feel good about that. So I'm gonna fill this out real quick. Now we're on a draft night where I kind of want to make some interesting moves here. So we have Luka Doncic under contract. Dinwiddie is a player option. Is his last year guaranteed? It is a team option, so that's great. Dwight Powell's contract will expire. Tim Hardaway's contract is here. Honestly, my objective today is to free up cap space. That's kind of what I want to do, is free up money. That way, when free agency next year rolls around, we can kind of see if we have a max salary slot that we can use. So the draft, obviously we'll go ahead and draft somebody with our 22nd pick overall. Let's see what we can get here at number 22. So number 22, we have Justin Lewis, Wendell Moore, Trevor Keels. So I'm going to take Wendell Moore here with this selection. 22nd overall draft pick. Wendell Moore, welcome to Dallas, my friend, and you are going to be a solid small forward for us, hopefully in the future. I'm going to decline Max Kleber's team option, which is fine. Josh Green will accept, and then qualifying offers, we have Theo Pinson. I'm not too worried about. Then free agency class looks like this. So obviously, we don't have any cap room, and we're not going to worry about it too much. I mean, you could sign like Nurkic if we freed up money to do so, but I'm not going to worry about it. So Jalen Brunson's contract is going to be obviously something we want to bring back, but at the same time, I also would almost maybe do a sign and trade with Jalen Brunson, because like I said, I'm trying to keep my cap flexibility open for free agency next year. Now, the only problem with that is if I don't get any free agents, I'll look very stupid for everything I've done. So Tim Hardaway's contract is too long for my liking, but he can stay here for now, I guess. We're going to move Tim Hardaway to small forward. That way he plays the 3 this year. So Dinwiddie's going to play the 1. Luka Doncic, Josh Green, Tim Hardaway, Wendell Moore, Reggie Bullock. And then we have Davis Bertans, money, Dwight Powell, and Boban Marjanovic. So honestly, this year, next year is probably going to be quite a wash. We kind of need a center though, low key, honestly. So if I could do like a sign and trade with Jalen Brunson, that would be great. We have Finney Smith out here, who actually I think got extended by the Dallas Mavericks. So probably need to re-sign him, but I was going to trade him today probably anyway. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. Next time we do a Mavericks rebuild, I'll have his contract correct, but 2K didn't have it updated, I guess. So Jalen Brunson, what do we want to do? 4-year, 19 million. Try to probably do a sign and trade with him just because, like I said, I do want to keep my cap ability open. So I'm going to sign Jalen Brunson to this ginormous contract, and I'm going to trade him immediately, probably for a center that we can rely on next to Luka for a while. Today's video is brought to you by Prize Picks. Prize Picks is a player props website that allows you to go over or unders on NBA players. That way you watch the game and have a lot of fun with it. So for example, this is what it would look like on desktop. Also kind of looks like this, obviously, on your phone, but you just simply pick 2, 3, 4, 5 players, however many you want to choose. You just simply click over, under, whatever you want to do. And then you can either 3 times your money, 5 times your money, even 10 times your money, as long as you get all 4 right. Even if you wanted to do power plays or flex plays, it really does not matter. Either way, it works out however you want it to. So if you guys want to join Prize Picks, the link's in the description. Use my promo code Crushables when you sign up. So this is actually the best offer I've actually gotten so far. So we're going to be doing is trading Jalen Brunson and Boban Marjanovic for PJ Washington and also a 2024 first round pick. So that's what I kind of want to do here. You know, I was honestly thinking about keeping Jalen Brunson because the offers out here were very And I was almost like, hey, maybe we could trade for Kevin Love for a year. But I'm like, why would we give up Jalen Brunson for that terrible of an asset? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2024 and PJ Washington to be 2 long-term things that we could use for the future. And then of course PJ Washington's going to slide over to power forward for us and not play center. So now it's Dinnwiddie, Luka Doncic, Josh Green, is Tim Hardaway, Wendell Moore, PJ Washington, Davis Bertans, and then Dwight Powell. So obviously Dwight Powell is not the greatest option at center. So what we're going to do is we're going to sign, like, honestly, this year it's not going to be anybody great. Let's sign Whiteside to be our center for this year. And like I said, the reason why we're never mind, go to Chicago, but the reason why we're doing this and not going too crazy this offseason, because I want to try to target next offseason where I have all this cap flexibility, hopefully, which is the plan anyway. I don't really know if it's going to work out in my favor, but we're going to give it a shot. I guess Cody Zeller is going to be our center this year. That probably doesn't excite Luka Doncic, but if I can sell Luka Doncic on my plan for next offseason, I think he could buy into what we're trying to accomplish here. So we got PJ Washington, which is cool, but other than that, nothing that fantastic is obviously exciting Luka Doncic here. So yeah, this is what the team's going to look like next year. Honestly, would not be surprised if Luka Doncic is still able to carry this team into a playoff spot this next coming season. We don't have our draft pick, so I'd be fine with that. I don't really care that we tank. I don't really want to tank, obviously. So this is what the rotation is going to look like next season. It's not going to be anything great. If we take a real quick look at it, it's going to be Dinnwiddie at point guard, Luka Doncic, Tim Hardaway, Washington, Zeller, Dwight Powell, Josh Green, Wendell Moore, and Davis Bertans. So this year is definitely kind of a wash, not going to lie. We're targeting free agency this next coming season where we have all this cap flexibility. Hopefully, I got to find a way to get rid of Tim Hardaway, obviously, as well. But I think everyone else should be off the books. So let's go ahead and sum it to the end of this next season. Might stop at the trade deadline to trade Tim Hardaway. We'll see. We'll kind of just see how things are going. We'll feel it out. So Tim Hardaway's contract has a lot of years left on it. So we're going to be trying to get rid of it. Like I said, we want to have the most cap flexibility as possible. So what we're going to be doing is giving away Tim Hardaway's contract to the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have taken on bad contracts before. Not sure they're still willing to do that, obviously, but we're the 9th seed right now. So this getting rid of Tim Hardaway's contract is the bigger picture. Obviously, this trade in hindsight looks terrible. We're giving the Thunder a first-round pick in order for them to love taking on Tim Hardaway's contract. So we're doing that. Obviously, we're getting Trey Mann in return, who could be a nice asset to us in the future. So just like that, it's Dinnwiddie, and now Josh Green steps into the starting spot. And I know you guys are probably like, what is this man doing? But trust me, I have a plan up my sleeve. So hopefully, it ends up working in my favor. If it does not, I'll look pretty stupid, but we'll see what happens. I guess I can move Josh Green to small forward since obviously he's playing small forward now. So, all right, let's see if this team can somehow sneak into the playoffs. We have the most cap flexibility as possible now, which was the plan. So hopefully free agency, we're able to sign a max free agent to pair alongside Luka Doncic. So even with this terrible roster, Luka Doncic wins MVP, 36 points, 8 rebounds, 8 assists, carry this team to the play-in tournament. Yeah, we got to get this man some help, 100%. But at least we're going to be in the playoffs, hopefully. So Luka Doncic obviously made All-NBA first team. So after Luka Doncic, no one really did too much. Dinwiddie had 13, 11 from Zeller, 13 from Trey Mann, who we brought over with the first-round pick. So he was actually pretty solid for us. 32% from 3 could, like I said, maybe develop into something for us. So let's go ahead and see if we can beat the San Antonio Spurs. And we lose. So can we actually get in to the playoffs? Hopefully we can. And yes, we are. We're the 8th seed. So we're playing John Morant. So John Morant versus Luka, sign me up. That would actually be a lot of fun. But the Grizzlies should smack us here technically. But we did win game 1, and actually we're kind of pushed them. Luka Doncic it's just that guy. And we almost beat the Grizzlies in 7 games. And trust me, man, next year, when we have a superstar player next to Luka Doncic, we're going to be back. And this time we ain't losing. We almost, without anything other than Luka, almost got it done. So this is going to be an exciting offseason, I can tell. So hopefully it works out the way I'm expecting it to. That's the plan anyway. Obviously, that's what we've been kind of building up towards. And the Knicks have our draft pick, which is the 17th overall pick, which is fine, like I said. And staff signing, we're going to leave that all the same. So let's go. Actually, I think Jason Kidd might be a free agent head coach. Yeah, he is. Okay. So let's go get a head coach real quick. Steve Nash. You know what? Steve Nash used to play for Dallas until Mark Cuban traded him. So let's go ahead and get Steve Nash to be our head coach. And welcome to Dallas, my friend. All right, to draft night we go. And I don't think we have a first-round pick. Obviously, yeah, we have none. So no draft picks. I forgot about Davis Bertans' contract as well. We got to get rid of it. Davis Bertans' contract's got to go. What can we get in return for it? People are offering me first-round picks, obviously. Minnesota gets themselves a sharpshooter. Take on Bertans for me. Thank you. All right, let's go to draft night or player options now. So team and player options. We got Dinnwiddie. We're going to decline. We have Trey Mann and Josh Green will accept. And, of course, we're declining Reggie Bullock as well. So, all right. Books are cleared. Washington's free agency is here as well. And free agency is here. So we have John Morant. We have Nikola Jokic, LeBron James, Zion Williamson, Garland, Zach LaVine, Kristaps Porzingis, which we're not going to be going for, obviously. Bradley Beal, RJ Barrett, Tyler Herro, Fred VanVleet, Miles Bridges, and Jonas Valanciunas. You guys already know the plan that I have is getting Nikola Jokic. 100% want Nikola Jokic. Why can't I offer him? Hold the phone. This is not going to allow me to get him, is it? All right. Here we go. Player option, no trade clause. Come on, Jokic and Luka. That just sounds too enticing. Let's go, baby. Let's go. That is exactly what I wanted to make happen. We have to renounce Dinnwiddie. Nikola Jokic was the plan I had in mind. So now we have Jokic and Doncic paired together. Could not have worked out better. Let's freaking go. That's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what we were building up towards, and we were able to make it happen. So all those moves where Mavericks fans were like, what are we doing? Why are we giving away Tim Hardaway for crap or whatever? Why are we trading a first-round pick to get rid of Tim Hardaway? This is exactly why. Now we have Jokic and Doncic paired together. Now it's time to build a team around these two. So instead of Porzingis, it's now Nikola Jokic, which is what I was trying to build towards. And I was glad we were able to accomplish it. I was a little nervous we weren't going to be able to make it happen, but we made it happen today. W, that's all that matters. All right. Washington is somebody I want to bring back as well to be our starting power forward, which is great. I would like to bring back Dinnwiddie if I can, and I think we can actually. So we still have money left over, but we don't necessarily have to go for Dinnwiddie. Although he's the title of the video, I could get D'Lo low-key. D'Angelo Russell actually sounds kind of better than Dinnwiddie. Gary Trent Jr. So we actually have a little bit of money left over in order to fill out this roster. So let's make this, let's be smart about this as much as possible. Let's go to our GM portfolio. Salary cap breakdown. We have $13 million left. So Luka and Jokic are obviously on the big contracts. So we need a starting point guard, and we have PJ Washington. We already have Jeff Green we can rely on to be the starter potentially at small forward. So basically, we need a point guard or a shooting guard next to Luka. We can move Luka back to point guard if we need to. So power forward Washington. So basically, we need a guard. So John Wall, D'Angelo Russell, Spencer Dinwiddie. Let's go take a look at all the guards that are available. So John Wall, D'Angelo Russell, Dinwiddie, Kemba Walker, Kevin Porter Jr., Russell Westbrook. So obviously, D'Angelo Russell is the most enticing to me to bring him next to this team, kind of form a big three there. I kind of like that idea. And then shooting guards, I don't think we can get LaVine, obviously, right? Yeah, we're a little bit off. We could probably get there, but I'm not going to. RJ Barrett. Let's go to shooting guards affordable. Gary Trent Jr., if the Mavericks didn't want to bring him back. You got Kobe White, Karis LeVert, Oladipo, Malik Beasley, Terrence Davis. So I think D'Angelo Russell is the most fun for me. I'm going to go for D'Angelo Russell to be our point guard next to Luka Doncic and Nikola Jokic. So if we can get D'Angelo Russell, we have to renounce the rights of... No, we don't. No, we don't. We have to renounce that. We can renounce the trade exception and keep PJ Washington. Okay, so that's a W. So now we got D'Angelo Russell. We're still going to be waiting on PJ, and we can sign Dinwiddie back. So we're going to go ahead and do that too. Dinwiddie, welcome. Never mind. He goes to Houston. Damn. Okay. I was like, damn, we're going to get Dinwiddie back? That's a W. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we need a lot of bench players. So let's fill out this bench as much as possible. Steven Adams actually sounds like a low-key nice piece. I'm going to give Tony Bradley a 3-year deal to be our backup center, I think. So Tony Bradley. And then, wait, where's PJ Washington? We can still get PJ Washington, right? Because that's what I was building towards. Oh, no. I just messed up, didn't I? Okay. What happened? What did I do? Did I not get... I messed that up so badly. Okay, we got Bradley, Jokic. Wendell Moore, Jeff. I feel so stupid right now. Why did I think I still had PJ Washington? I still renounce him, or he got signed probably. Wasn't he restricted though? Wait, why wasn't I able to match whatever he got offered? I could have swore he was I got to see what happened. So I actually went back into the clip and did some investigating. So basically what happened, I don't know why, as soon as I signed D'Angelo Russell, PJ Washington just disappeared. Even though I kept his cap hold, he just disappeared. So I should have been able to re-sign him anyway. So that's why he's back. He should have never went anywhere. I should have had the ability to match any offer that he got. So he's back. So that's what happened there, I guess. He just kind of like disappeared. If you go back and watch it, I renounced the trade exception and kept PJ Washington's cap hold, but then the next day of free agency, his cap hold was just gone. So I wasn't able to sign him anymore, which is just kind of weird. So I made him an unrestricted free agent. So I think 2K glitch, unless if I'm just being stupid, let me know. But regardless, this is what the rotation is going to look like. It's D'Angelo Russell, Luka Doncic, Josh Green, PJ Washington, Nikola Jokic, Trey Mann, Wendell Moore Jr., Tony Bradley, and Dwight Powell is back. Trey Burke also here. So I'm excited, man. We got Luka, D'Angelo Russell, and and Nikola Jokic. I am so excited about how this is going to look. We also have Steve Nash. So kind of a Dallas Mavericks reunion here in a way. Not really, but we're going to go ahead and celebrate the second season. Now that we have, I think this is the third season actually, isn't it? This is the third season. So now that we have Luka Doncic, Nikola Jokic instead of Luka and Porzingis, what is this going to lead to? We almost upset the first seed last year. Imagine if we had if we had Nikola Jokic. I can't even imagine how this is going to go. So at the end of the season, it has become very clear. We've built the best international duo of all time. Maybe even the best duo of all time. No, let me stop right there. But 31 points from Luka Doncic, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 50, 80, 40 club. Andre wins Rookie of the Year on the Timberwolves, averaging almost a double-double of his rookie year. Kenny Chandler, 6th Man of the Year. Giannis, Defensive Player. And Deshaun Highland, most improved on the Denver Nuggets. And then Nick Nurse is your Coach of the Year. And David Powell is your Executive. So, All-NBA first thing out, Luka Doncic. Do we have Nikola Jokic here as well? Let's take a look. Jokic makes All-NBA second team. So, like I said, these two paired together would just be scary for the league, honestly. I would be really excited if this actually happened. But let's go take a look at the player stats. The player stats, we had 31 from Luka, 24 from or 23 from Nikola Jokic, and 18 from D'Angelo Russell. Trey Mann had 17 points per game, so we got him from the Thunder, and it's worked out pretty well for us. 12 from PJ Washington, 6 from Josh Green, 5 from Wendell Moore, 5 from Bradley, 4 from Dwight Powell, and almost 1 point from Trey Burke. So, all right, Luka and Nikola. Let's go ahead and see what's going to happen. Play the Utah Jazz. They got Mike Conley, Mitchell Thompson, Larry Nance, Gobert, Hamdi Diallo, and Kendrick Williams. So here we go. Somebody current round against Utah, and we are up, and we beat them in 6. Okay, I was a little nervous there, but we beat the Jazz in 6 games. Let's go ahead and see what that closeout game looked like. 35, and then 26 from Jokic, 20 and 12 from Doncic. So W. Now I get to play the Portland Trailblazers, who have Damian Lillard, Josh Hart, who's been a great addition to Portland, Keegan Murray, Nikola Jovic, James Nagy, Avery Sims, Keon Johnson, Nasir Little, and Christian Koloko. All right. Game 1. Let's see how it's going to look. 1-0 for us. W. 44 and 10 from Luka. 29 and 10 from D'Angelo Russell, and 23, 13 and 13. I mean, we almost forget we also have D'Angelo Russell on this team. It's like obviously Jokic and Doncic stand out, but D'Angelo Russell is also here. So we just had the best offseason possible. 2-0, W. 3-0, yes. And 4-0, yes. Let's get it. All right, now we get to play the Memphis Grizzlies, who we almost beat last year in the first round. We almost upset this team. They did add Tyler Hero to the mix, though, so both teams have gotten better. This could be a tough one. Let's see what happens. Doncic versus Murray again. Game 1, we're up 1-0, 110 and 108. Close game. They win game 2. We win game 3. Can we win game 4? Yes, we can. Can we beat them in 5? Can we beat them in 6? Let's go, baby. We're in the NBA Finals. 26 from Jaren Jackson, 45, 6 and 8 from Doncic, and 39 and 9 from Jokic. All right, here we go. We're playing the Detroit Pistons, who are the 2nd seed. We got Saban Lee, Cade Cunningham, RJ Barrett added to Detroit. That's a good pickup. Gary Trent Jr., Dylan Brooks, Dylan Durant, and Gene Montero. They actually have a pretty good roster, but we have the best international duo of all time, so let's not sell this. Can we even it up? Yes, we can. 141 and 102, 31 and 12, 31 from PJ Washington. Game 3, they're up 2-1. Okay, Detroit is not going to let us win, are they? Detroit is giving us a run for our money, and I am sad. I am sad if we lose this. Can we please complete this, man? I wanted to win this year and show the world that Luka and Jokic could get it done together. It's a close game, but I think we're going to lose. We lost by 1 point, 39 and 13, and unfortunately we come up short in the NBA Finals to the Detroit Pistons, which saddens me very much so. But let's go to the draft lottery, and we can make this team better. All we got to do is strengthen the bench a little bit. Small forward's going to get better. We're going to be just fine. So coaching staff will leave, obviously. Let's just go straight to, actually, let's go to the draft. So let's see if we can maybe draft someone here. So this is going to be the last season, this upcoming one. So we have the 28th. So we got the 20th pick for Jalen Brunson, which is cool. Washington, Bradley, Dwight Powell, I guess, is the only person I don't really see part of the rotation for the long term, but we'll kind of see what we can get here. So we have Bradley as a backup center. We don't really have a backup point guard. We have Ron Holland. Maybe a shooting guard wouldn't hurt either, so we'll go ahead and draft him. And then let's go to our 28th pick as well. So out of Georgia Tech, Killian, I think his name was. And then we have Lewis Shelton. We have Sam Payton and Samuel Hughes. So is this did I auto-generate this class, or am I tripping? I don't know if I did or not. Maybe I didn't. I don't remember. Sam Payton, that literally looks like, these two look like auto-generated players, but maybe I'm just being mean. All right, I'm going to take Samuel Hughes. And I believe I loaded the 2024 draft class. Yes, I did. Never mind. Okay, I'm just being crazy. So we got Samuel Hughes in a shooting guard, and that's cool. Player options, we got Terrence Mann and Wendell Moore. And then qualifying offers, Josh Green, who's a restricted free agent that we'd love to bring back. And really, we just need to strengthen the bench a little bit. So Josh Green will be bringing back. We have Russell. We have Trey Mann. We have Wendell Moore. And we have Josh Green coming back. Dwight Powell, Tony Bradley. So we need a better power forward, it looks like. Guard position's actually not too bad. So Derek Jones Jr. as the 3-and-D wing actually wouldn't be too bad. Zach Collins. So you know what? I'm going to go for Derek Jones Jr. to be our brand new power forward instead of Dwight Powell. So Derek Jones Jr., welcome to the team. And then I think I can move Trey Mann, the point guard, maybe to be the backup point guard. He goes down 1. What about the other guy? He goes down 2. So yes, I guess Trey Mann is going to move to the backup point guard position. So now it is D'Angelo Russell, Trey Mann, Killian, Luka. We got Wendell Moore, and then Derek Jones, and then yeah. So all we really need is Josh Green back, and we'll be ready for this next season. So if Josh Green can come back, we'll be just fine, and this next season will be our last one. So hopefully this next season, Luka and Jokic can get back to the NBA Finals, and this time actually win it all. So Josh Green is back, I think. Yes, he is. W. Play progression. Doncic's going down 1 overall. Not sure why. And this is what the rest of the roster looks like around him. So here we go. This next season will be the last one. So here we go. One and only chance. Let's go win it all. So this time, Nikola Jokic wins MVP instead of Luka Doncic. So they just kind of take turns winning those MVP awards. Rookie of the year goes to Mikey Williams at 25 points on the Phoenix Suns. Ben Simmons wins 6 man. So he's no longer starting for the Nets, I guess. And then Steven Silas, coach of the year. So second seed this time around. We are not the first seed. So let's go take a look at the player stats. We had 28 from Luka, 27 from Jokic, 17 from Trey Mann, and 15 from D'Angelo Russell, and 13 from Washington. 6, 6, 4, and 4. So here we go. We're playing the San Antonio Spurs. DeJounte Murray and Sexton as a backcourt. That could be interesting. Low-key, the Spurs could technically still call Sexton away from the Cleveland Cavaliers should the Cavs not choose to re-sign him, obviously. Well, here we go. Somebody come around against San Antonio, and we are up 3-1. That was almost so close. We beat them at 7. Thank you. All right, and the Grizzlies aren't even in the are in the playoffs. Yeah, they're in the play-in. Okay, so Detroit's on the other side of the bracket, the team that actually beat us. Now we're playing Minnesota. So Minnesota's got Andre, Dyson Daniels, Edwards, Sabonis now, Wiseman, Jared Vanderbilt. So no Karl Towns and no. All right, they stopped anything, and obviously we have D'Angelo Russell. So interesting. Somebody come around against Minnesota, and we are up 2-3 at one point, but now we're in a backwards position where if we lose another game, we do not get to the second round. So, or the Western Conference Finals, I should say. So please Mavericks, go on to win this, and it's not looking good. All right, gotta make a little bit of a comeback here, man. Come on, Mavericks, I need you to dig deep. We really not gonna win a championship with this duo, man. I'm so disappointed. No way we don't win it. Wow, we're gonna lose to Minnesota. That's so unfortunate. 127 to 128 to 144, and we get eliminated in the second round. That is my luck. And Detroit goes on to win it all, of course. So last year was our best chance. Damn, that's so unfortunate. But regardless, guys, this was a fun rebuild. Usually I don't free up cap space to go for free agents, so I thought that was a lot of fun. Nikola Jokic and Luka Doncic. What a duo that would be. What do you guys think the ultimate game plan is for Dallas? And do you think Dinnwiddie was a good pickup for them? Thank you guys for watching. This is Crushables. I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.